My re-experience with Sonic freaking Blast for the Game Gear. Oh boy, where do I begin with this? And I mean, where do I begin with this one? Their models? Like, where do I honestly begin with Sonic Blast? So, I know it sounds like I'm doing a lot of reviews today, right? But I want to start off by saying, why is this a re-experience, right? Instead of a my experience. Well, over a few years ago, I did do a my experience on this game. It was in a short for most of the Game Gear handheld Sonic games, and I didn't give it a full stream until just now. But it's still a re-experience because I think I went back, tried to play it. It was a whole thing. Anyways, so my re-experience with Sonic Blast, right? So, why did I decide to play Sonic Blast, And mainly it's because I'm going through every classic Sonic game, or almost every classic Sonic game known to man that is a platformer or whatever has classic Sonic's freaking face on it. He's the mascot. It's his game. I'm trying to play as many classic Sonic games as I can, and Sonic Blast just ended up being one of those games I had to go back on. And I remember, going back, looking through so much footage of other people's experience with Sonic Blast, wondering what the heck is up. What even is this game? Why does this game exist? And apparently, right, other than my experiences and me doing research, this is more about that. Sonic Blast is supposed to be a tie-in game with Sonic 3D Blast. And if you guys remember my experience with Sonic 3D Blast, I would rather play Sonic 3D Blast more than Sonic Blast ever again. I mean, I'm gonna be real, right? A lot of people say Sonic Blast is one of the worst Sonic games ever made. Mainly because of how Sonic and Knuckles look in-game in comparison to everything else in the game. They're not like 8-bit little mini sprites. They're like 3D renders or 3D models, like splished onto the screen, it feels like copy pasted onto the screen and forcefully moving around the stages in this weird motion like thing. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the stages can be beaten in this game in less than a minute. Unless we're talking about Blue Marine Zone, then that one is completely different because that is maze fuckery and bad control. But other than that, right, a lot of this game, like Green Hill Zone, a lot of the other zones in this game are really simplistic in design, literally like super easy. It actually makes Green Hill Zone in like Sonic Mania or Sonic 1 look like godsends in comparison to this version of Green Hill. I mean, Sonic Blast, just in general as a game, looks like a rushed piece of shit because we couldn't get Sonic Extreme going on Saturn or whatever. So Sega decided to hodgepodge a team together, probably with little time, and said, make a Sonic platformer on the Game Gear called Sonic Blast to kind of tie in with 3D Blast so we can have a dual game sale, whatever, on holiday release of whatever year, 1996 or 1990, whatever, right? And to be honest, I would say the Sonic platformer, once again, is an insult to Sonic platformers because, again, 90% of this game is not even good. It's not even good Sonic platforming. I mean, the levels, for the most part, are kind of like mazes, like 8-bit Sonic 1 and 8-bit Sonic 2, and keep in mind, the mazes in most of these levels are not even good. I mean, the volcano somewhat maze was baby shit at best. I mean, the final boss, right? The bosses in this game, 90% of them were stupid easy, really easy to defeat. I mean, even the final Eggman, to some extent, it wasn't easy because I was more confused and getting very frustrated at the final boss, but every other boss was extremely easy. Actually, that's a lie, because the Blue Marine Zone stage is literally just like underwater battle, where they have no implications of telling you where basically you have a limited time, you need air bubbles, you won't get that, whatever, right? And I'll actually, Fuck, this video is already scramble fucked, but you get it, right? Most of the bosses in this game, other than Blue Marine and the final Eggman, are extremely easy. The music is pretty forgettable, and the stages are stupid easy. Like I said, 90% of them are stupid easy. The only stage I really struggled with was the final stage and Blue Marine Zone. And Blue Marine Zone, the reason I struggled with that is because the tubes are controlled so damn poorly in that game that you can barely control yourself to make sure yourself goes away from them, and you're super slow underwater. Way slower than other Sonic games while Sonic is underwater. It's actually really damn bad how horrible a lot of that is. Really damn bad. Damn, you're fast. Yeah, I'm fast as hell. I'm literally Sonic. I'm faster than speed of light. But yeah, I really like the profile picture you made for me on Discord, Void. I actually used it as my Discord server profile picture. We needed to update on that anyway. I haven't updated the server profile picture in years, so we needed a brand new Hours of TM upgrade in there for that Discord server page. But anyways, I'm off topic. I'm not talking about the game in question, right? So, like I said before, right? And honestly, I kind of felt like in Blue Marine Zone, I kind of felt like everybody when we were there, when everybody was watching me do that, it felt so boring because keep in mind, I trapped through a lot of my Let's Plays, right? A lot of my full playthroughs most of the time, especially Sonic games, so everyone can understand, okay, this, zone this, zone that, zone this, zone that, whatever. And watching me play Blue Marine Zone through my Sonic Blast full playthrough, by the way, I have a full gameplay, you can check that out, which I did, like, I think a day or two ago. Yeah, that was just painful to watch. I mean, seeing how slow Sonic was underwater, seeing how big the mazes were, how shitty the pipes, like, suck you in so easily and kind of throw you off balance. There's so many different ways to die in that stage that I don't even blame kids who played Sonic Blast for the Game Gear and they just fucking quit on Blue Marine Zone because they couldn't figure out a way to get the fuck out. Or even the final boss for people who don't go after the Chaos Emeralds. And another thing, I do want to bitch about the special stages in this shitty-ass game, mainly because the special stages, in my opinion, are boring as fuck. It's not like the half-pipe, it's not like anything. It's literally just you running forward, maybe jump on a spring here or there, or run on a boost pad, and then collect rings. And then if you collect a good amount of rings, you get the emerald and move on and dip. I get it, it's a Game Gear game, but still, the special stages, ass. I think the ones in Sonic 8-Bit 1 and 2 did a better job than Sonic Blast's special stages. Matter of fact, I think Sonic Chaos did a better job with special stages than Sonic Blast. But anyways, I digress. Yeah, so you got like a mix of easy but kind of shitty level design, a mix of bosses that I bitch made really quickly, and usually I struggle on Sonic bosses, even though everyone says Sonic bosses are easy. I struggle on that. Lucas, welcome, by the way. Again, my bad, Void, for not welcoming you guys properly to the stream. Also, thank you, Lucas, for being a member. Or not Lucas, Void for being a member. Thank you, Void, for being a member. And also, Zay, thank you for also being a member. But anyways, I digress, right? This game is just a hodgepodge of a mess. Like I said, Sonic Blast makes me want to blast the fuck away from the game. You see what I did there? But as I said, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, I can't describe Sonic Blast outside of saying it's a fucking mess. Should you even bother playing this game? I mean, if you... the thing is, for a casual Sonic fan that doesn't play Sonic that much, I would honestly say Sonic Origins, you know, pretty much literally go any other route than this game. You know what I mean? Like, just stay away from this game if you're a casual Sonic fan, right? But if you're like a Sonic enthusiast that is dying to play every single Sonic game on the fucking planet, like beginning, middle, and end, or at least to some extent like myself with the classic games, give this a try. But I really do not recommend you go after the Chaos Emeralds, because in this game it's not worth it. Doing more of Sonic Blast feels like more of a punishment than an actual enjoyment slash, some time off from whatever hell else you do in your day. I mean, to be real, Sonic Blast is one of those games that you can skip and you won't even miss a damn thing. I mean, hey, I'm telling y'all, I would rather go play Sonic in the Secret Rings all over again than deal with Sonic Blast another time. That should tell you something. Or Sonic in the Secret Rings. I mean, people want to say Sonic in the Secret Rings is bad, but I'm like, dude, that game looks like a goddamn holy grail in comparison to Sonic Blast. This game's a mess. It's all over the place. Bad design everywhere. Bad designed bosses to not fun. The way Sonic and Knuckles look in the game makes the game like not even pop out. It just makes them look more putrid and ugly. Again, music is pretty damn forgettable. At times, I don't know. There isn't really like a big benefit to playing Sonic Blast for Game Gear. There just isn't. There's no benefit. It just sucks dick playing the game. Don't play it, okay? Just don't play it unless you absolutely want to play it and put yourself through Sonic Blast. Just don't bother with it. It's not a good Sonic game. It's not all that good. It's kind of like Sonic Labyrinth in a way, which that game is not good either, which I'll probably upload a short about that sometime in the future. But for now, just don't fucking play Sonic Blast for the Game Gear. Go play Sonic 8-Bit 1 and 2 for the Game Gear, or Sonic Chaos. Those games are infinitely better than this fucking shit. Oh my god. But Sonic Blast, man, more like a Sonic pain in my ass blast.